Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with yes, this is, many people consider to be the best carry Bible ever printed. The late 80s into the 90s, Holman Ultrathin. You can recognize them by this box, or sometimes it was in blue as well, but I think the blue was the genuine leather. This is bonded leather. Now you might say, why is this considered to be the best carry Bible ever by many, many people? Well, first of all, I'm going to do a size comparison with my Cambridge large print text only. You can see it is much, much thinner. And then I'm going to turn this on its side, and you're going to be able to see that it is much, much thinner still. Now, just how thin is it? Let's see. What does that read? It is under an inch thick. Either way you do it, it's going to be under an inch thick. So just amazingly thin. Now people say, well, I know of thinner Bibles. And this Bible is, it's 8.5 by 5 3/4. It's 8.5 by 5 3/4 is how big this Bible is. But we're about to open it, and you're going to be able to see just what happened, because it's center column reference. It was the first Bible, to my knowledge, that had computerized print. Now, a lot of the computerized print they've got today is garbage. This is not. The ghosting, the lining, the printing, the spacing, massive home run. Huge. So it was the first Bible that ever came out like ultra thin, that still had readable center column reference and almost a perfect text. Just an amazing text in it. Nelson was behind on this one. They started coming out with the slim lines. They sold a lot just because their leather quality was fantastic. Those iconic red and gold boxes of the Nelson, you know, what can you say? They just sold so many Bibles. Great ribbon marker. This again is bonded leather. I do like the blue and silver. I was going to show you an example of the red letter. They nailed the red letter, which is so difficult to do. Some of those old Cambridge, kind of like an orangey red, you read it, just the whole page looks blurry to me. Now we're about to do a comparison with the new Holman Ultrathin, which I did a video on a while back. But tons. Computerized concordance, small print, probably 5-point print. But it's computerized, so it's, if you can read 5-point print, this is the 5-point print you can read. And then also, let's make sure here, we're going to look. Holman actually, too, for this edition, had their great Bible maps. Some of the brightest, most full color maps that you can get. I still don't think it has Israel coming up through any water out of Egypt. I'm about to double check on that here. Let's see here. Appreciate Brother Mallory filming that. That's the age of the patriarchs. No, of course it doesn't have it. I don't know why they don't want Israel coming up through any water. It's the craziest thing. Now here is, you can, first of all, you'll see that the box isn't nearly as good. This is their new like leather flex. They call it leather touch. I like it. But you're going to see, this is what's called the ultra thin. Today. But you can see it's not nearly as thin as the old Holman Ultrathin. That old, so if you can find one of these on Amazon, eBay, Goodwill. Goodwill has a great section. You can go look under used books online, used Bibles, find all kind of stuff. The box is much better. Now, it did cost more. These retail for like $19.99. This in bonded leather was $29.99 back in the day. But you can just tell, I mean, it's just thicker. And so this Holman Ultrathin, the Holman Ultrathin from, I'm going to look up the copyright. Man, just even has several glossy pages in the front. They just did it so right. And see if it's got a copyright date. Yep, 1987. That's when I started working in Christian bookselling, printed in the United States of America. That this is it. So I want to show you again, the box and this. The Holman Ultrathin. I got this really inexpensive online. You can find them on eBay. A lot of times really expensive, but sometimes people know and the bidding will get crazy on them because they're just not printing anything like this any longer. Now, I know the local church Bible publishing just started publishing a thin line, but now even that local church just started using a different printer, so I don't know how their new Bibles are stacking up. So the Holman Ultrathin Reference Bible, highly recommend. Again, compare them all. This could be, many people feel this is the best carry Bible ever made. Great high quality. God bless you.